Hi guys, welcome to the CATWay. So in this video, we are going to solve a set of the day. And before I begin, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. And for more details on the CAT course, you can WhatsApp us on 8447296249 or you can visit www.catway.in. Now let us begin with today's set. So what was given is that four persons A, B, C, D share 20 fruits between them. The fruits are mangoes, apples, bananas, and oranges. The following information is also known. Okay. No two kinds of fruit are equal in number, and no two-person get an equal number of fruits. Okay. There are at least three fruits of each kind, and each person gets at least three fruits. Okay. A gets exactly two mangoes more than that of each of the other three people. Okay. B and D get an equal number of bananas, and each of them get at least one fruit of each kind. C gets one apple and two oranges, and A and C get no bananas, and D get a total of seven fruits. So this is a very a basic set of distribution. Okay. So what we have to do is first we have to make a table. Okay. So we have four people, that is A, B, C, and D, and we have four fruits to share between them. These are apples, bananas, sorry, mangoes to start. So we'll have we have mangoes, apples, bananas, and oranges. Okay. So this is how we have to distribute it. Okay. So let us begin first. What we have been given is that no two kind of fruits are equal in number. Okay. So that means x, basically what it says is that x plus y plus z plus a, let's say, is equal to 20, because all these types of fruits are different, or you can represent them in this way only. And what we have written, m plus a plus b plus o. So these are all four different. Okay. And they are equal to 20. Okay. Now it has also been given that there are at least three fruits of each kind. Okay, there are at least three fruits of each kind. So the minimum possible value of all these is 3. The minimum possible value has to be 3. Okay, and none of them can be equal in number. Okay, so in using four numbers, starting with 3, we have to starting with 3, and then we have three places to fill. Okay, we have three places to fill, and we have to get a total of 20. Okay. Now this is possible in two ways, guys. The first way is you can have 4, 5, and 8 ka combo, or the other way is that you can have 3, 4, 6, and 7 ka combo. So these are the only two possible cases that we have. Okay. So what does it mean? That either there is one fruit, one kind of fruit that is in quantity 3, one kind of fruit in quantity 4, one kind of fruit in quantity 5, and one kind of fruit in quantity 8. Similarly, the other option is that one kind of fruit is in 3 quantity, other kind of fruit is in 4 quantity, one fruit is in 6 quantity, and other fruit is in 7 quantities. Okay, so this is what we have been given. Okay, this is what we have been given. Okay. Now, if you see that this case is also same for the number of fruits with each person. Okay, this is also same with the number of fruits with each person, that none of the people have equal number of fruits. Okay, none of the people have equal number of fruits. Okay. And okay, so this is there. Okay, and every person gets at least three fruits. This is also same for them. Okay, so in that case also we have the same possibility. Now if you see that we have been given that D gets a total of 7 fruits. Okay, so if you take case 1, in this, one person will be getting 3 fruits, one will be getting 4, one will be getting 5, one will be getting 8 fruits. Now in this case, D getting a total of 7 fruits is impossible. Okay, so out of these two cases, the first case is already out. Okay, the first case is already out, and we are definitely left with what? 3, 4, 6, and 7 ka combo. Okay, so that means one fruit is of 3 quantity, one fruit is of 4 quantity, one fruit is of 6 quantity, and one fruit is of 7 quantity. And similarly, one person gets 3 fruits, one person gets 4, one person gets 6, one person gets 7. Okay, so we are also going to total it out here. Okay, we are also going to total it out over here. Okay, so what we have been given is that D has a total of 7 fruits. Okay, we have been given a D has a total of 7 fruits. Okay, now let us move ahead. What we have been given is that if you read the point 3, we have been given that A gets exactly 2 mangoes more than each of the other 3 persons. Okay, so let's say the one person got one of them got let's say D got a number of fruits, a number of mangoes. Okay, that means C also got a number of mangoes, that means B also got a number of mangoes. Okay, and what is the total of number of mangoes that A has got? So how many mangoes did A get? A got A plus 2. Okay, each of the other 3% had A, he has plus 2. That means he had a total of A plus 2. Okay, that means total number of mangoes, if you see, total number of mangoes, if you see, will be what? Let's not denote it by A, let's denote it by N. So the total number of mangoes that we have is 4n plus 2. Okay, total number of mangoes that we have is 4n plus 2. Now we know that the only possibilities for 4n plus 2 is among 3, 4, 6, and 7. Now 3 is impossible, 7 is impossible. 4 will not be possible. Why? The reason is because if you see, if we take n is equal to 0, then means that it means he will that number of mangoes are equal to only 2. If we take n is equal to 0, total number of mangoes will be only 2. Okay, and that case is not possible because we can know mangoes has to be a minimum number of 3. Okay, now if you take n is equal to 1, that means we will get the value of 6. That means that will be a correct answer. That is total number of mangoes that we have is 6. Okay, total number of mangoes that we have is 6. And if we have 6 as a total number of mangoes, the value of n comes out to be 1. That means all B, C, and D got 1 mango each, whereas A got 3 mangoes. Okay, A got what? 3 mangoes. Okay, now let us move ahead. Okay, let us move ahead. Okay, chalo. Acha, if you see that it has been given in 0.5 that C gets 1 apple. Okay, C gets 1 apple. Okay, C gets 1 apple, and he also gets 2 oranges. Okay, he also gets 2 oranges. Also, it has been given that A and C got no bananas. So A also didn't get any banana, C also didn't get any banana. But using this, now we definitely know how many fruits did C have. So C have 4 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1, that is 4. So total number of fruits available with C is going to be equal to 4. Total number of fruits available with C is 4. Okay, now between A and B, one person has 3 fruits and one person has 6 fruits. Okay, one person has 6 fruits and one person has 3 fruits. Okay. Acha, we have also been given that B and D. Okay, talking about B and D. Okay, they have got equal number of bananas. Okay, they have got equal number of bananas, and each of them, okay, and each of them get at least 1 fruit of each kind. So that means even if B gets one fruit of each kind, it is definitely going to have four fruits. Okay, it is definitely going to have 4 fruits. Okay, that means the possible combination that were left was one out of A and B, one was to have 3 fruits and one was to have 6 fruits. Okay, now what we know is that B cannot have only 3 fruits. Okay, so out of 3 and 6, the only possibility, the total number of fruits that B can have is going to be equal to 6. That means definitely the total number of fruits that A has will be 3, and if it is 3, that means A got 0 apples, A got 0 oranges. Okay, A got 0 apples, A got 0 oranges. Okay, and what we also know now is that B got at least okay, B will all 3 columns will be filled with some or the other number. Okay, all these columns will be filled with some or the other number, and this is going to be equal to this. Okay, that means total number of bananas by B is going to be equal to total number of bananas by D. Okay, chalo. Acha, if you also see, once again, if you see that B and D have got equal number of bananas. Okay, B and D have got equal number of bananas, and if 2 people are getting equal number of equal quantity of anything, that means that quantity has to be an even number. Okay, now out of the 4 options available for total number of fruits of each kind, we had 2 even options. One was 4, one was 6. Now 6 is already taken by mangoes. That means the other option left is bananas, and that means that the total number of bananas is going to be equal to 4, and that means B and D are going to share 2 bananas each. B and D are going to share 2 bananas each. Okay, so this is also done. Take care. Chalo. Ab, what do we have? We have that either of apple or either apple or orange is going to be 4. One of them is going to be 3 in number, and one of them is going to be 7 in number. Okay, chalo. If you see, if the total number of if total number of what, chalo, ठीक है, let's take that total number of apples is 7. Let's assume that total number, because now no info has been given. Okay, no specific info has been given. Okay, so what we'll do is we have two these cases now. In one case A will be getting 4, total number of apples will be 4, and in one case total number of apples will be 7. Okay. Now if we talk about let's say talk about the case where A has where the number of apples are 7. So when the number of apples are 7, that means B and D should collectively get 6 apples. Okay, B and D should collectively get B and D should collectively get 6 apples each. Okay, 6 apples each. Not each, in total 6 apples in total. Okay, acha. Now if you see, out of these 6 apples, B can have at most what? 2 apples. Why B can have only 2 apples? Because if B gets 3 apples, that means 3, 2, 5, 1, 6. Total number of fruits will be done with B, and we have a condition that B has to get all the types of fruits. So that means B cannot have 3 apples. That means in the case in which there are 7 apples, B can take a maximum of 2 apples. Okay, B can take a maximum of 2 apples, and D will have to take 4 apples. Okay, D will have to take 4 apples. In that case, the B will get one more orange. Okay, in that case B will get one more orange. Okay, chalo ठीक है. B will have one orange, whereas D will have what? Then 0 number of oranges. But again, what do we see? That D also has equal number of bananas wala point, theek hai, but each of them get at least one kind of fruit. But in this case, what is happening is D is getting 0 fruits of orange kind. theek hai, 0 oranges. That is not possible because D also needs at least one in each category. Okay, so that means total number of apples being 7, it cannot be the case, because that case contradicts the statements that have been given over here. So the total number of apples will be 4. Okay, total number of apples will be 4. Okay, again B cannot have more than 2. Okay, B cannot have more than 2. Let's say B has 1. Okay, let's say B has 2. Okay, let's say B has 2. So here it will be 1. Okay, let's say B has 2, so here it will be 1. And here also it will be 2. Okay, here also it will be 2. Now this is 2 to 4, 1, 5. So D will have to take 2 oranges. Okay, D will have to take 2 oranges. Okay, अब देखते हैं what else can we say, what else do we have? Is there any contradiction? Okay, in this case the total number of oranges are coming out to be 5. Again, that is not a possibility. So this case is also gone, in which the total number of apples with B is 2. That means the only possibility for total number of apples with B is 1, and that means D will have to take what? 2. D will have to take 2 apples. D will have to take what? This was 3, na? This was 3. Sorry. Okay. So in this case, D will also have to take 1 apple. Okay. Now 1 apple is gone. Now the total number of oranges with B is going to be equal to 2, and the total number of oranges with D is going to be equal to 3. And in total, the total number of oranges are going to be 7. Now a set is solved, we can directly move towards the question. So number of fruits that A gets is 3. Option number A is the correct answer. Which of the following statement is true? Number of fruits with A is equal to total number of bananas. So A is 3, bananas are 4. False. Total number of oranges is 6, oranges are 7. False. Statement 3, total number of oranges with D is equal to number of mangoes with A. Oranges with D is 3, mangoes with A is 3. That means option number C is the correct answer. And the maximum number of fruits of a single kind with any person is, so if you see, the total maximum fruits is 3, that is 3 mangoes with A or 3 oranges with D. That means the correct answer is option number B. So guys, I believe it was a very simple set of distribution, and I would expect most of you to get it right, and hope you have understood the set well now. Thanks for watching the video, guys.